Good morning from Da Nang. Super happy to be here. Even happier that I'm at hotel breakfast and I feel very spoiled. I've got coffee, they've got juices coming out and teas. What would you call this? Like a savory veggie cheese plate. I had a little egg station and I've got all these beautiful fruits. It feels great to not have to get on the bike today and to eat all of this. Alright, Vianney, you're gonna give us your food haul?
A full judge. When there's a bowl of Cocoa Pops, you've got to have a bowl of Cocoa Pops. Carbonara, bacon, potato wedges, chicken with capsicum, fruits, pastries, and an egg. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be judged because of all the pastries.
I literally just said how I was excited not to be on a bike today, and we've decided to cycle somewhere because it's way quicker.
Yeah, it's just, you can't beat a good old cycle. It gets you to places so easy, so quickly.
It is so much quicker. You get to, I feel like you get to see more short distance. But yeah, we're back on the bike, so let's go. Alright, how sore are our legs gonna be? Oh, my legs. So we've made it and it is so hot. It's funny because it's a super overcast day today and it's meant to rain. It is so humid and so hot. So we are very sweaty and gross now. We'll definitely need a swim later, but we're at our stop and we're gonna go check it out.
So we've made it to the Da Nang Cathedral, which is also mostly known as the Pink Church. It is pretty obvious why they would call it that. It's got a similar Gothic architecture to the cathedral that we saw in Hanoi. Kind of like how they went with the route of like, let's just make it pink. I was expecting it to be a little bit pinker than this, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like the pictures I've seen were like really pink. It's like a peachy, pale pink. And it's not as detailed.
It's more of a white than a pink.
Yeah.
Like it's like an off-white.
It's like a muted pink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really busy.
Yeah.
You can see all the people behind us. Everyone's come out for a photo.
I do think when it's lit up at night, it's got a certain je ne sais quoi to it.
Yes.
It's more moody, similar like the one in Hanoi, where it's just like, it looks pretty good during the day, but when you light it up, it's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, the pictures I saw, it looks like Disneyland or something at night, like a princess castle. Also, I have to apologize because I keep saying Da Nang.
Da Nang. It's very Australian way of saying it.
Wait, is it Da Nang?
Da Nang.
Da Nang. We really do try with pronunciations when we get to a location, but I feel from how I look at it and see it, I start calling it that before I check the proper pronunciation. So we kept saying Hugh until we checked that it was Hue. And then I keep saying Da Nang, and then we looked into it and it's Da Nang. But then I keep reverting back to the wrong way of saying it. So apologize, I'm sure I've already said Da Nang in this video. Super odd having like a big skyscraper behind it. They're just such different vibes. Also, look how goofy Vian looks. He put our helmets and all the bike stuff in our wet bag because we had the cameras in there.
I'm a very practical man. I'm not very fashionable, as you can tell, but I'm very practical.
Okay, you see Vian walking around in the street like this. What do you think?
Also, I think what makes it feel familiar as well, that logo, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one that they had in Hanoi.
Really?
Yeah, we'll have to pull it up. I've tried to come up with a clever pun for this place, and I can't. The best thing I can come up with is, I know you've heard of St. Peter's Cathedral, but have you heard of St. Pinka's Cathedral? Get it? Because it's Pinka.
That's the best you could come up with.
That's the best I can come up with on short notice.
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, but
circle back.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, blast off! Whoa, what gear am I in? We're not having much luck with Vietnamese food in central Vietnam. We just cycled via a Vietnamese place that offers banh xeos that are gluten-free. And we went there and I asked about it and they pulled out a gluten-free menu that only had salads and then one prawn banh xeo. So neither of us are really big fans of prawns. So gave up on that idea, sadly. We've come back to the first place we came after finishing the Hai Van Pass, which is a Bodo Mexican, and the place is amazing. It was a huge serve, delicious food, so I'm not mad about being back, but I did want to spice things up a little and try some Vietnamese dishes. I believe the next location we're heading to has a lot of gluten-free options, so hopefully we get to spice it up a bit more there. I didn't wait for Vian. I immediately started putting my sauce on and digging in. Sorry.
It's okay. We're having the same burrito bowl.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
You can't go wrong.
It's nutritious.
That was yum.
It might not be an ideal weather day today, and the waves do look a little rough, but we figured that we might as well show you the beaches.
I've heard of this place being referred to as the Miami of Vietnam. I've never been to Miami, so can't confirm whether that is true or not. However, the huge hotel resort things on the beach, for my reference, for the Australian reference, kind of reminds me of the Gold Coast.
In your defense, there is a beach in the Gold Coast called Miami Beach.
Was there?
Yes. So, same but different.
We've just pulled over to an open spot so Vian can get some shots of the beach. And I also want to point out Lady Buddha. She stands right out over us and you can see her from almost everywhere. From the hotel's pool, from the beach, from pretty much everywhere you can see Lady Buddha. And Lady Buddha is a 67-meter statue of a female Buddha, and she's also known as the goddess of mercy. Apparently she can hear the cries of everyone around the world, and people pray to her for peace of mind, assistance overcoming difficulties, and why can't I see you in the background? She's also said to protect fishermen out at sea. So a lot of fishermen before a voyage do go out and pray for protection and good catch, good haul. I was trying to think of the word.
It's very cool actually having a on the peninsula, and you don't really see any of the buildings that are around that area. It's just the Lady Buddha and the pagoda right next to her that you see very clearly. Yeah. So the contrast, she stands out
so
all
much,
the time.
Yeah.
Welcome back to your favorite cycling city touring YouTube channel. We've made it to the beach just north of My An Beach, which is Mika Beach, and that is apparently the most popular beach here in Da Nang. But it seems like all the other beaches are more popular than this one. This one seems a little bit more sparse. But one thing that is cool about this beach is they have coconut boats. I have no idea what it says on these coconut boats, but judging from all the images on here and the fact that it was the new year a couple of weeks back, I'm gonna go ahead and say that says something about the new year or the year of the snake.
I'm having to do it in chunks because it won't give me the full sentence, but it says greet spring, and it can't get these two. It keeps trying to tell me that this is teeth. I don't know why. So greet spring teeth.
I highly doubt that it says greet spring teeth. Do you really think like a dentist or something is placing an ad or something on here like, get your teeth checked, it's spring.
Get some spring teeth. So I gave up on trying to use the Google Lens and I just inputted it myself in Translate, and it says, hello spring.
Oh, well,
It is great spring.
Yeah, greet spring, but the extra words make it hello spring. Bye, coconut boats. Probably good guys. Yes.
I'm not interested, no solicitation. Oh, it's you. Welcome. Now that we're back, we figured we might as well give you guys a room tour since housekeeping has been and it's all tidy now. So we have a twin deluxe room, which is pretty good. Normally we do go for doubles, but this place had the twins for cheaper and the twin beds are big enough for 2 people. It's pretty much the same size bed as what was in our van, so we're used to it. Oh, and one other pro from it is that the twin rooms, I believe, are the only ones that have a bath as well, but we'll show you that a little later. Here's the storage, bicycle parts. Bar fridge, which is small. Kettle, complimentary water, chair, table, storage. And then there's like a ton of mirrors around. Just don't look at this one because it does warp the shape a little bit.
Yeah, I looked in the mirror last night and I was like, what is going on? We are huge. And then we realized that it's warped.
It's skinny.
Yeah, so this one makes you look like it's warped. So it's
this one. Oh.
Skinny.
Like I mentioned, 2 single beds, huge beds. This room unfortunately doesn't have any views or any huge windows. It does have that small one and then also one in the bathroom. And actually it does provide enough natural lighting. We were a little worried, but this room is quite bright and with the ambient lights that they have, it's pretty good. A smart TV that we've never used. We never use TVs. I don't think anyone ever does use a TV. Then here, the exciting part. In here is the bathroom. It's pretty good. I'd say this is probably one of the more nicer bathrooms that we've had. The good thing about it is the bath.
It's gigantic, like huge.
It's not often in Vietnam that you have a bath that is long enough to stretch your legs out. It does happen.
Toilet. There's a lovely window.
Yeah.
So you can watch each other poop.
I do have to say the one thing that's bad about this place, the blinds are a little tired. But that's it. The rest, it's been great. Can't fault anything.
And that's it. Now that the tour's done, I think we go swim.
Sounds good.
It's so windy. We're the only ones staring enough to get in the pool. Yeah. It gets colder the deeper you go.
You'll take me a little while.
You have to work up to it. I'm gonna go on. Oh dear. Oh no, there's no step. I thought I could work my way down to another step. I just have to go in. Cold?
Oh, it's actually nice and refreshing.
Yeah, it is, eh?
Oh, Lady Buddha.
She's off there.
Is this the best pool we've been in?
On the whole of our travels? Yeah, I think
Probably
so.
Well, I guess Queensland.
Oh, I thought you meant international travels.
Yeah, both.
I mean, the one in Queensland had water slides, so that kind of wins. But
I forgot about that. Another day that I'm thankful that we have bicycles. This is a lot easier because we have bicycles.
I find it so funny that at the start of this day, I literally made the point of saying that I was excited not to be on a bicycle after the Hai Van Pass. And it feels like our whole day has been on the bike. But it's been really nice and leisurely actually. It's gotten us everywhere so much quicker. It's now a lot later because we're here for something very special. We're at the Dragon Bridge, and on the weekends, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 9 p.m, it has a full show shooting out fire and water, and I think it goes for about 15 minutes. So we've come out. It is absolute chaos here. I knew it would be busy because I've seen shots of people right up on the bridge. I didn't realize it would be this busy. Like all the surroundings, the streets are packed. We're down a side bit away from, like directly at the bridge, and it's still packed. While we wait for the show, fun facts about the Dragon Bridge here. It was actually built in 2013 in celebration of the 38th anniversary of the liberation of Da Nang and the end of the Vietnam War, and is exactly 666 meters long. Now, in Western culture, hearing 666 has a negative connotation, but apparently in Vietnam, it's actually a number of prosperity and good fortune, especially when associated with a golden dragon.
Yeah, it was kind of similar to like the fingers crossed thing.
Yeah.
Whereas like everywhere it's like a positive thing.
Yeah, in Western culture, it's such a positive thing of crossing your fingers.
And then here we'll put here what it means. Don't want to offend anyone while we're here.
Is this not insane? Look how busy it is.
I feel like we have the best seats in the show.
Yeah.
Our bicycles, we can easily zoom out through traffic.
Oh yeah.
Grab a crowd.
It is packed. I mean, you can see, maybe I'll zoom in, up on the bridge.
I didn't even notice people on the bridge.
So look at all the people on the bridge, and that's just that section. It is packed the whole way across the bridge.
Considering this is a weekly thing, and they do it 3 times a week,
I
that's the
know.
majority of,
Yeah.
like, that's a huge chunk
People.
of time, like, that they have this going. This is a lot of people for that.
Everyone's framing up their phones, getting ready.
I love being, like,
Tall. And having the big camera means we don't get blocked, thankfully. And it's on a bit of an angle, so I may have some heads in the shot, but at least you can still see it.
So the consensus is in. It's really cool, but it's really weird how busy it is. If it was like a little Easter egg, like, oh yeah, by the way, our bridge shoots fire and water, that's pretty. But it's so busy. There's so many people, like thousands of people gathered for something that happens 3 times a week.
It started shooting the fire, and we were like, oh yeah. It was kind of underwhelming. It was cool, but for how busy this place is, like it's packed with tour groups. It is insane level of busy. It was like shoot a little spurt of fire, shoot a little spurt of fire, do that a couple times, pause, shoot a couple spurts of fire, pause, water, pause. So like yeah, it's so cool for a bridge to do, but for the tours and the busyness and the like, everyone's already started leaving, that's it, everyone's gone. It's just
Yeah, because the show's done.
it was just so odd. We made it to the beach path, and look how high the tide is. This is insane.
Yeah,
it is
that's-
right up to all the, what do you call these? Not
Lounges?
cabanas.
Yeah,
like,
cabana.
they move chairs up. It's so high. And still like really rough. Look at that. Also, Lady Buddha is now lit up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was kind of cool because we could just get out the busy area and like kind of bypass it.
Yeah.
We did end up cycling a little bit more, but it meant that we could cycle safely.
Probably a few kilometers, but it was like a more leisurely few kilometers.
Yeah, more chilled and
Also,
back roads.
Jan has a light on his bike and I don't, so we've mounted our torch, which is really strong.
Yeah, it's I did make sure to put it on one of its lower settings and also point it downwards so we don't blind anyone. And the intensity is very similar to a car. So every time I look behind me, I'm like, oh, geez, there's a car there, but it's actually just Lydia.
This morning we've headed out to the Marble Mountains, which we'll show you later, very exciting. But our first stop, we've come to Dong Am Phu Cave, and this should be super interesting because this cave is a recreation of Buddhist hell. So it'll be very interesting. We've grabbed our tickets. Entry was 20,000 each. So what's that, about $1.30 each? But let's go in. So we're just at the entrance and it's already pretty creepy. And I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can as we go throughout. But to explain the already creepy start, it is believed in Buddhism that after you die, you enter hell. And the first part of that is walking across a slippery bridge. And the people who fall into the river below fall in because of bad behaviors.
Let's just hope that I have grippy shoes, eh? Eh?
Yeah, be careful. What have you done? Stop. Alright, you gotta be careful. You're gonna be one of those.
Once you've seen one cave, you've pretty much seen them all, right? So it's pretty exciting to have a different cave experience. Yeah, it's pretty cool how it like tells a story
As you're going through.
as you go on. So
Yeah, it's really cool. Already.
see what the rest of the cave holds for us.
Well, it's kind of wet in here too.
I low-key feel like I'm like a Harry Potter movie or
A
something.
Harry Potter movie.
But I feel like it's like something, I don't know, majestic.
Okay, I know it's not purposeful, but the cobwebs are really kind of adding to the vibe.
We did see a huge ass spider outside.
Yeah.
So,
Don't get too close to those cobwebs.
yeah.
Look how high this goes. I did not expect it to be that high. Behind me is actually the way to heaven. So you go through hell and then come out to heaven, which is the highest point of the cave. And I believe when we head up that way, we should see heaven-like imagery, like clouds and birds and nice things. But we're gonna continue through hell first. The whole of the Marble Mountains was an important place in Vietnam War. This cave specifically was used as a hiding place, and they also set up a field hospital here. So they blocked off the entrance and were hidden in here. So as we've come in, there's actually an acknowledgement of the war here before we continue through hell. Okay, so we've made it to the 10 kings of hell who decide on the last judgment. Now, depending on your actions, this is where I just heard a bat. They decide if you go to hell, go to heaven, or go back to continue living on earth.
I mean, hopefully when our time comes, we don't have to beg.
I feel very judged. Just, I think how they're positioned, and I feel like they're all staring at me.
I think two of them have really defined eyes that are just staring deep into our souls. Do you know when they built this cave, Lydia? You have no idea. Because how did they get this picture of me to do the carving?
So now we're descending through the 18 different levels of hell, and throughout we should see the different sins or wrongdoings that humans do, and then the torture that they face after death. That's the scariest one of them all. We've made it through hell, and it's very hot in there.
Very
Stuffy.
hot.
We're both sweating so bad. But now that we've made it through hell, we're in good heaven.
Yeah, luckily it was a short visit. I thought it was meant to be a slippery slope to hell, not a slippery slope to heaven.
I see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost in heaven, yeah. Well, we ascended from hell through here, and we made it to heaven.
Which kind of just looks like Earth.
I was gonna say I expected more pizza or something.
Pizza?
Yeah, it's my heaven. Lots of pizza. Pasta, burgers.
Yeah, curly fries.
Oh,
Lasagna.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Brownies. But there is a lot of clouds and peacefulness. There's a Buddha, there's a pagoda. So we made it to heaven.
And there's lots of pigeons here as well.
Alright, back we go. Descending back into hell and
we're
out.
just gonna go to Earth. Like, just in the present.
The kings
not
decided.
Hell, not heaven.
The kings decided just go back to Earth.
Yet.
Not this again.
Not today.
We're back out, and I gotta say that was so cool. I'm really glad we did that. I think, like he said, caves are cool in general, but you know, it is so much cooler out of here. The breeze.
Here. You mean out here?
Out here, out of hell. It's so much nicer. So only one of the Marble Mountains is accessible for visitors, and that's the one we're visiting today. Entry was 40,000 each, and then this elevator, which is gonna let us skip the steps, was 15,000 each. There we go. That was so quick. Oh, it's busy. It was really busy. We're now on the mountain, and the Marble Mountains are a cluster of 5 different marble and limestone hills, and they're each named after the 5 different elements. So you've got metal, wood, earth, fire and water, I believe, and the one we're on currently is named after water, and apparently it's really big and there's a lot of different things to explore. Immediately on coming up, we're right at a pagoda, so we're gonna go explore. There's a few different pagodas, caves, and a lot to see.
So legends say that a dragon laid an egg here, and that egg broke into 5 pieces, and that is the Marble Mountains.
So you're telling me we're just standing on eggshells?
Yeah.
There's a little baby bird here. Is it a pigeon?
I think so.
It looks so crusty. It's kind of cute though.
Where did it come from?
Where did it come from?
Well, have you ever heard of the birds and the bees, Lydia?
Oh, come on.
So, I don't know the validity of this because I only saw it on one website, but apparently a lot of the pagodas, the temples, the tunnels, the caves are built by the Mahayana Buddhists and the Yuan Kings. I do see the Yuan Kings being a possibility because a lot of the temples and pagodas have a lot of the similar features as a lot of the temples and pagodas in the citadel in Hui.
There's bats flying around. They're so cool. They're so cool. Whoa. Oh, they're flying. if you're wondering if there are any bats here, there are. We're currently sat in, I think it's Lin Nam Cave. Yeah, Lin Nam Cave. And there's bats. Oh, there's bats that keep flying through the top of the cave. And they're making little chirpy noises too. We're trying to get a good shot of them, but they just move so quickly and you can't predict where they're gonna come from, so.
When we arrived here, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't hear them either. And then people left and we were just sat here quietly and they were just
flying.
Started becoming active, more and more active.
Yeah. I was trying to get a shot of them, but it's hard. I've just called for a grab. I've added a cheeky lunch spot as we go. And as we're calling the grab, a guy's like, I have grab, I'll drive you. And then like I showed him, he's like, okay, I'll take you. And then I went to put it through, he's like, no. And then I put it through and he's like, no, cancel it. So be warned that people try to get you to go with them. But no, I've put it through and there's a grab driver just down the road, so. Want you to get it?
You get it.
Okay. Tour buses and taxis packed around the Marble Mountains, so it's a bit of chaos getting out, but it looks like it's opening up now. But there's probably like 30, 40 tour buses and like taxis everywhere. Don't judge us for having this again, it is just so good.
I mean, probably good for us with the cycling, right? To actually get something that is nutritious and not just rice noodles.
Nutritious, delicious. Anything else?
It's a big bite, I guess.
And big. Look at this.
Another thing you get. So.
I mean, look at this portion. Wehan's burrito is like humongous. And then my burrito bowl is humongous. That's it.
Well, that concludes it for our time in Da Nang. It's been pretty good. I really like the vibe around here.
It's been awesome hanging out, exploring, having fun, enjoying the water, the pool, and just
relaxing.
I don't know, it's been super nice. We really wanted to head to Bana Hills.
Yeah.
And the, what's it called, like Sun World?
Yeah.
But we've been watching it for like over a week leading up to coming here and watching it while we've been here. And you just have no visibility there. It is completely covered over. A lot of things are shut. They're getting rain. It's really hectic.
Even like the Instagram stories for it. There was one today that was like, oh, went to Bana Hills and the workers there told me that it's not worth going, but I went anyway. And then it's just a shot of just like straight up fog.
Yeah, so, like you can't see anything.
So next time we're in Da Nang.
And also our hotel does not have availability for any more nights.
Yeah.
So we have to move on. We have booked a new spot for tomorrow. See you tomorrow. We're going to bed.
Yeah. Good night.